Oh, hey everyone, it's me. You hear that? It's epic music time. Um, Thanks, Todd Howard. You made me spend another 26 bucks. So yeah, it's me, Postmodern Cowboy, and we're here playing Skyrim Super Ultimate Special 2021 edition, unmodded, no less, because it's not modded yet or at all. They're all broken. But I'm just vibing to the epic music, and that's enough of that. So we're gonna start a new game. Skyrim's a weird game. Skyrim's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to stream, and you know this might be a sleeping pill because we've seen this all before. We've all seen this all before. I'm playing it here today with my snazzy off-brand PDP Xbox-ish controller. I do actually have an Xbox controller, but it's plugged into someone else's computer right now. Okay. Skyrimo. Skyrim. Rimming the sky. Rimming this sky. Come on. Say the word. Say it, Bart.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us.
Doesn't sound like
that
me.
thief over there.
Damn you,
Oh,
Stormcloaks.
that thief is
Skyrim
fucked.
was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy.
I think I'm going to join the Stormcloaks this time around. I know I'm wearing red, but I think I'm going to join the Stormcloaks because,
You there.
I don't know.
You and me.
I normally go
Shouldn't be
Imperial.
here.
Pretty much always.
Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
I don't know if I'm going to meme out. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Minds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue.
Adjust my microphone.
Speaking to
It's probably hard to hear me over
True
this.
High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh god, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from?
So I'm running this on Ultra. Again, no modifications, no textures or anything, but it looks better than I remember. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I played Skyrim. Like a while.
General Tullius, sir.
I think.
The headsman is
What was the
waiting.
general? I think
Let's get this over with.
I last played it probably about 2 years ago.
Akatosh, Divines.
Maybe even last year. Whenever the last update came out, like the last expansion or special edition, I guess.
General Tullius, the military governor.
This guy looks
And it looks
freaked.
like the Dalmor are with him.
It's gonna be fine, buddy.
I bet they had
For me,
something to do
anyway.
with this.
And these two. It's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. With this Skyrim stream, I just want to like
Wonder if
play it and film it and quip, crack wise, talk about stuff. You know, and I'm gonna run for probably about an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll cut it. And next time I'll pick back up from where we were at. It'll be like telling a little story. It'll be telling a little story. More time in Skyrim, and maybe as I discover features and things along the way, I'll make little videos. But like, I don't know if there's much to be said about Skyrim. Like, Skyrim is pretty old at this point. I bought it on pre-order, so I got it November 11th, 2011. 11.
Why do you think?
An auspicious day. Best game release I've ever been part of. It was awesome. I got a case of mead.
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting.
A whole case, and I drank that case for more than a month. Played Skyrim for more than a month. Got dumped, basically dropped out of university. I did wind up going back, but like, oh boy, that had like an effect on me.
Empire loves their damn lists.
I like lists.
Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
What? What? Oh, okay, weird.
no care of Rorik's death.
So, I don't know.
You can't do this!
Oh, they're gonna kill him.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait.
No, I'm
You
good.
there. Step forward. Who are you?
Who am I? I don't know. So part of me wants to like make a Meman Khajiit vampire. Part of me wants to make a Meman Argonian wizard. Part of me wants to do what I always do and just like play a tanky Breton. Or you know, RP it up as a Nord. Or orcs are cool. I guess orcs are cool. Red guards are cool. There's just not enough theme armor and stuff for red guards. Like they really only have that one set of armor they get. Wood elves, I've never been too keen on the elves in Elder Scrolls games. You know, I'm not racially prejudiced against elves. I think they're funny looking. They're not easy to make aesthetic. You can make an aesthetic elf, but they're not easy to make aesthetic. Same goes for the high elves, who are freaks. And dark elves are actually kind of cool too. They just all look like old people. So I'm not racist against elves. I'm ageist against elves. Sounds like I want to play a Nord Stormcloak, doesn't it? I don't know. Cat person could be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, Maik. It's a tough call. I don't like choices. Racist Nords, cat person. Racist Nord, cat person. Racist Nords. Racist female presenting Nords. Cat person. I'm going to play a cat person, I'm going to play a male-presenting cat person. If I'm going to play a Nord, I'm going to play a racist female-presenting Nord. I think I'm probably going to play a cat person. Let's see, what do we got? We got tiger people. I like tiger people. Tiger people are cool. Let's make it as tigery as we can. And as thick as we can. Okay. Complex. Okay. No dirt. Let's just go for the hair here. I'm not going to be too particular about what he looks like. I'm not, I might lengthen the schnoz, make him look a little more cat-like. Let's get just like a big mane, big old mane going on here. The maniest mane. Not that, tigers have mane. Ooh, he's got facial hair. Oh, yes, tiger sideburns. It's kind of cool. It's a little gnarly. All right, I'm into it. Let's see what do we get for eyes. Eye shape. Weird. Not weird. Okay. Sad. Alert. Okay, that's fine. Eye color. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I don't think any of the rest of that matters. Eyeliner. Obviously, this cat wears makeup. Huh, that's cool. Woohoo, that's like sketch cat. I'm into it. I'm weirdly into it. Nose type. A great range of cat noses. Oh, that's kind of like it reminds me of you ever see Chronicles of Narnia? The, like, werewolves? Yeah, that. So we're not going to do that. Let's go with the fattest, and make it more of like a muzzle, proper muzzle. Let's get in Chronicles of Narnia territory. All right, jaw with. All right, this is a big distraction, Nose color. No, I think I'm fine with all those default settings. Scars? Oh well, I can't say no to a cat scratch on a cat, can I? Yeah, that's gnarly. All right, war paints. Oh, they're like splotches. No, we're definitely gonna go with the tigery. Tigery, not tigery, leopardy. Tigery. Oh, they're actually like war paints. I see. Body. So I guess we went with the orange skin tone, head, face. What else did I want to change? Brow? Brow forwards? Oh yeah, now he looks kind of concerned. Lip color is probably the last thing I'm going to do. That looks better. I don't know. The black lips is kind of catty too. It's got kind of a more humanoid. I don't know. It's almost like let's go with that. And then hair. I think we're good on hair, and we get the facial hair we want, right? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Some extra braids in the sides there to make them super gnarly. I wonder, does that line up with any of the hairs? Just like create a continuous. No. Okay, long hair it is. All right. Name this bad cat. I'm going to call him Amaranthus.
You with one of the trade caravans, Keji?
No, fuck you.
Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain.
Oh, great. They're racist against cat
He's not
people.
on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
To the block.
Make sure your men are turned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Oh no. Here it comes. We all know what happens next.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war.
Heroes should
One
always
side
regicide.
chaos, and now the Empire
Just putting that out there.
put you down and restore
If you have a
peace.
king, kill him. You will become a hero.
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
At worst, you'll become free. That's better than what was going on before. I mean, you had a king.
Blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up.
This is going to be the
Get this over with.
learn.
Catman Anarchist Skyrim show today, I think.
I haven't got all morning.
Be strong, brother.
Are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Yeah, that was awesome. Wow, do it again.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks.
I don't know. I was gonna join the Stormcloaks, but I feel like, and I'm wearing red. I feel like the cat. Well, fuck you, lady.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I mean, the Imperials are also gonna chop my heads off. I'm not exactly sympathetic to them, or to the Viking Border Patrol.
Sentry.
Can I?
What do you see?
Can I join the dragon? Be some like, you know, Elder Scrolls tanky. Neither the imperialists nor the racists. We will stand with the dragons. I think that's a thing, right? That's a third position. Okay, let's go.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go.
Okay.
Just need to...
I wonder if it kills me if I stand in that. I know the fire on the left there at the end damages you if you touch it. Okay, out we go. Come on, kid. What the fuck are you doing? There's a dragon in the sky. Does this kid live? I don't think this kid lives. I don't think any of these people live, do they? Gunnar. I don't think you ever see Gunnar again. I'm gonna check that out afterwards. Gunnar pop back up in the plot, or is there like a Gunnar kebab somewhere in Helgen? Spoiler alert: Helgen gets destroyed. If you haven't figured that out in the last decade, I got no mercy. There's gonna be some spoilers, folks. Whoa! What the? Okay. Oh, I have leopard spots and tiger stripes on my face. That's weird.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
It's really more just you. I'm with the dragon, remember? Whoa, yeah, let's go. I don't know. So far, nothing's different. Except there's no mods. I think this is like the first time since 2011 that I played Skyrim unmodded.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Oh, yeah. I can look at myself.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
Oh, that's a weird-looking cat person.
Something for these burns.
It's a very metal cat person, to be honest. Like, very metal.
One of these chests has some armor for you.
Yeah, I'm weirdly okay with it.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you.
One of these chests has some armor for you.
You better get some.
Oh, that chest. Yeah. Alright, it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie. Give this sort of. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna steal everything, or it's not really theft, is it? I'm gonna take the money for sure, but I would normally take like literally everything. Oh, you can't take torches off the walls because you don't have the mod. Ah. Okay. Normally I would take everything that isn't nailed down, but I think this time around we're gonna eschew the helmet. What's he look like with the helmet on? Probably ridiculous. Whatever. Because I don't want to have to do like inventory management while filming. Like this is not a min-max playthrough. This is going to be like a mimetic playthrough where we're just going to dab and dunk on all of these fools. What kind of cat mage am I going to be? Night Eye. Oh. That answers that question.
Storm close. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. You won't take us. If you want to die, so be it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
No one here now. Let me see if I can.
Unarmed cat. Unarmed cat. That's what we're doing. Ah, Skyrim. Oh yeah, I also don't have the titty mod, so the people are fully clothed. You know, I guess that's stream appropriate attire. I also did just take everything like I said I wouldn't, but I'll junk some of that stuff for, I don't know, I've got systems in place to go kill more people with my hands. Yeah. The two guys in here, I think.
Is someone there?
Oh, that was rude. I'm crouched, okay. They're gonna kill me. Where's my backup? Oh, you're shooting from the doorway, buddy. Okay.
I know a story.
Oh.
See if we can find some potions.
Yeah, I need the potion. Okay. I guess playing an expert hand to hand is going to be like a thing I can do, but maybe it's not the smartest thing to do. I guess if I get really sneaky, right? Like, and I sneak up on people, I can just like break their necks. We're gonna keep going at it. Also, I am recovering health slowly. Let's get some of these food things. I think there's eating and drinking in Skyrim now. Again, I don't know how any of this works, or whether it works outside the dungeon, or whether I got to enable it in the options before I launch the game, or like I literally just installed it, got the special edition, and then said "fuck you, Todd Howard," and then started playing. So.
The torture room. Guys, I wish we didn't need those.
You don't! You fucking don't need these. It's called a moral injury, pal. Alright. Suplex 2. That is what it's called, right? I'll check that out after the stream. If you have a better handle on wrestling moves than I do, let me know in the comments. At summer camp, when we did that to each other on the mattresses, we called that a suplex. So, not that we ever endangered ourselves or other people when I was a summer camper or counsel. Okay. That was a long time ago. It was a past life. I was 16. I was a senior male counselor at 16, believe it or not. It was so weird. Jesus camp, no less. I'm gonna pick all these locks. No, give me that coin.
Forget the old man.
Pick them for the skills. Pick them for the skills. Click, click.
I'll come with you.
Sure. Take all my things.
Okay, let's go.
Grab what you can and let's go.
That's what I said.
There's no way out.
4 lockpicks left. Let's not do that again, shall we? Ah, my first skill up. Look at that. That's really what I was just here for. There's usually also a... I don't know where it is now. What's here? Okay, like I am actually kind of taking everything. I want a torch. So this area, I remember there was some like... I don't know. I don't remember. It's supposed to be potions or something.
Are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
You won't leave Helgen alive.
I'll get behind her. Oops. I'm so bad at this. That was the sound of someone dying. Oh, I know this puzzle.
Alright, let's see if we can find a way out.
Okay, so I think if I take all these items, I'll be overburdened. Yeah. It's okay, I'm going to overburden myself for a moment, and then we're going to sort through the things we picked up. Okay. I definitely want a bow, there's no question. I'm going to be hand-to-hand, and I'm going to shoot things, because it's Skyrim. I'm going to miss so many of the mods until they either get updated or like... And there's this whole conversation about intellectual property, which is like simultaneously really dystopian and fascinating. Skyrim has a lot of mods. It's one of the most heavily modified games in history, I think. Like there's 10 tens of thousands of mods. Everything from like, you know, you loot people, their bodies are naked, to like whole total conversions. Like they really allowed people to do whatever they wanted. Now, the game is a decade old. It's in its like 4th commercial release right now or something. I've paid Todd a lot of money. Part of that is, as time passed, some creators decided that for whatever reason, personal choice or prejudice or deeply held grudges, or like just moving on with their lives and no longer wishing to support their previous content, they wanted to remove their content from a portal called Nexus. Nexus Mods was an independent platform for hosting Skyrim and previous Elder Scrolls modifications. I'm going to drop some stuff here. These are valuable. I don't care about money. Use it. I'll throw one of those away. Throw 2 of those away. 2 of those away. Keep the arrows. Okay, we're going to wear fur gauntlets. We're going to favorite the hide shields. We're going to yeet the iron shields. I'm going to wear the novice hood. I'm not going to wear the robes. I'm going to throw away the ragged robes, the rough-spun tunic, and about half of those. Okay.
Let's see what this.
So it's tough to explain. I mean, it's not really that tough. They wanted control of their content, and content creators should ultimately have control over the content. But there was some cogent argument made about continuity, about the continuity of a play experience, being that this is something that enhanced the game and allowed people to play it in a different way. And removing it, even by creator's choice, changed and altered that experience. It made people less likely to play the game in future. I'm just running up here to get the things by the body. It also sort of hurt the reputation of the modding community a little bit, that people were taking content down that was much loved. I think one of the mods that was taken down, and please don't quote me on this, but one of the mods that was taken down was Live Another Life, which allows you to skip this whole bullshit intro and start off as like a thousandaire homeowner, or like a vampire in a cave. Like it really allowed you to live another life in Skyrim, and became sort of the foundational underpinning of a lot of the other modifications. It was like a mandatory mod. Spiders. Well, I shot my friend, didn't I? Okay.
That's the end of that.
Okay.
What
So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, modding community. I've never made a Skyrim mod. I dabbled with the Oblivion mod creation tools a long time ago, in the Morrowind stuff. I think I did. I think I made a magic sword in Morrowind once. Wasn't that hard, but I have a lot of respect for people who take the time to create this content, because it adds to the depth and richness of the experience we all partake in. They are true heroes, giving selflessly of their lives, literally the time, hours out of the only unique experience of reality that they will ever have, and they give it to the community free of charge, I might add. Mods were not sold. There was some weird mod monetization scheme that was tried and failed. I really hope that Bethesda always and forever stays away from the monetization of mods, because as much as it incentivizes certain types of content creators, it's going to toxify your community. It's going to commercialize things, and
Come on, hurry up.
it's about more than that. It's about building a world you want to be part of. And Skyrim is that. Skyrim is a world that there's a bear in here, right? Look at me, spoilers. But yeah, Skyrim is a world you want to be a part of, and we all built it together.
Hold up.
Certainly some contributed more than others, but I've spent a lot of time playing Skyrim. I feel like and especially like creating mod loadouts, like lists of mods. I had, I think at one point, like 86 mods or something running stable, all sorts of customization, all sorts of cool features, cloaks and frostbite and camping and magical weapons and smithing and just like really cool stuff that made the game like the Viking roleplay experience that I wanted it to be. You know, that to set up one of those lists, just a list of mods, let alone to create a mod, one of the like 86 mods, was about 32 hours. I think I spent modding Skyrim that time. So mod lists can now be uploaded to Nexus. If you're a mod list creator who creates like a tailored experience list of mods, and that mod is removed, I get my bow out, shoot this bear dead. I would. But if that mod is removed, got it. If that mod is removed, it breaks the list. And suddenly list curators, every time a mod creator wants to remove their content, have to go and reflect that in their lists. And it, like, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. You know, part of me wants to be like the collectivist who says that you gave this to the collective once, you don't own it anymore. It's the people's. I don't know. I know Ayn Rand would have some opinions about that. But I feel like it's fair that continuity should be preserved. At the end of the day, it's not really a collective decision. It's a Bethesda decision because we're playing a commercial product produced by a corporation. But I also err on the side of like intellectual property is good sometimes. You know, maybe not if you're like a media megalopoly, fleecing little people for bits and pieces of a finished product. But intellectual property, if you're just like an indie modder, I think it's worth protecting, and people will. Ooh, survival modes. Reduce carry weight. Leveling up only when you sleep. See the survival. Oh, this is okay. I play a lot of Fallout. This is like cribbed right from Fallout. Additional challenges. Just no fast travel. See, these are all mods that I would install, by the way. So like, you need to eat, you need to sleep, and you need to stay warm. You can't fast travel. You can't carry as much, and leveling up only when you sleep is kind of weird. I would like to see expensive inns and carriages. Expensive inns and carriages is a big one because fast travel, it can be mitigated by just like paying someone to take you somewhere. The sleeping thing isn't really annoying when you got to pay like a couple coins for a stay in the inn, but when it's like 150 coins to stay for the night, you're like, maybe I'll just rough it. But we're enabling survival. Ooh, a light flicker there. We're enabling survival mode. But yeah, I guess I'll conclude my little rant, and then we'll actually get into meat and potatoes of the what the fuck is that icon?
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Up above my compass.
Town from Harry's Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Interesting.
It's probably best.
He better help me out. I helped you out.
I would.
Oh, I'm over encumbered now because I reduced survival mode on. I can't move. Like, oh my god, 150? Jeez. Okay, goodbye, all the things. Let's put on fur gauntlets and fur boots. Yeet the light armor, yeet the light boots. I guess the bracers are better armor than the gauntlets. Boy, I feel like I'm playing Fallout. I'm just throwing things away here. I can come back and get those things when I get a horse. I guess they'll just sit here on the ground till then. The battle axe is... Oh, I see. Okay. How the fuck do you play this with such light carry weight? Survival mode, more like impossible mode. Okay. Well, okay. You go on ahead. I'll catch up. All right. Do you have something to say to me, Vadvar? Is there some deep, unexpressed longing in your soul? Do you yearn to tell me how you truly feel? Guess not. Oh, you're just walking away when I walk towards you. Oh, we're playing hard to get then, are we? Okay, Todd, fix your game. For what the... Am I supposed to go with him? You don't normally have... I'm hungry, which reduces my total available stamina, represented by a dark region in the stamina bar. The dark region. Oh, the dark region's getting darker. Hunger also affects how quickly you can attack with weapons. How quickly you can attack. Okay. Eat food to reduce your hunger. Cooked meals are significantly better. Eating raw meat may lead to contracting food poisoning. Okay, see, that's another mod that I would normally get. This is like... Oh, neato. Neato, I say.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Why are you like... You... Okay. I kill Hadvar in a second. He's annoying me. I don't think you can kill him. Really, I just need to jog down this road to the stones. Then, yeah, I am going to go to Riverwood. I'm going to see what's what at the Riverwood Trader. And get that quest. I don't know. I got to figure out some way to get stuff and carry stuff. This is going to be like, oh, butterfly. Rip its wings off. There's a funny meme about that. Ah, look, cute butterfly. And you interact with it, and it's like, 2 wings added. No, I didn't want to. Oh no! Like, yeah, good times.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares.
Oh, he is walking with me.
Down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
I really don't remember being escorted by Hadvar. Okay, let's put our stone on.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones.
I guess I'm going to use the Thief Stone for now.
Thief,
Level.
eh? It's never too late to take charge of your own fate, you know?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you a cop, Hadvar? Take charge of my own fate. Well, it does look better. I'm not gonna deny.
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned the palm. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
He's a cop. He's totally a cop. Okay, I can't hit shit with my bow. Get those paws out. Sounds like there's more, but I am tired, which reduces my total available magicka. Oh, I see. Total available stamina.
I'm glad you decided to come with me.
Total... Oh, that's punishingly... Huh. I guess this is new. This is new Skyrim. This is like a really new play experience. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is more or less what I would do with mods anyway. And that's, I guess that'll be sort of the capstone on my modding rant. Right before we enter Riverwood, but I feel like mods are an important part of the community, but if Bethesda is going to determine that mods are an integral part of the community, that specific mods need to be enshrined as part of the base game permanently by depriving their creators of the right to control the publication of those mods, then Bethesda should double down and make those mods formally a part of the game and its code base, which is sort of what they've done here. I think this is the balance. We're striking the balance in intellectual property and continuity of community and experience. And there's other mods that will be added too. But Live Another Life, boy, am I gonna miss that. Maybe someone else will make another.
Dragons now, is it? If you keep on like this, everyone in town will forget this. And I've got better things to do than this.
Go on in, Hadvar. I'll follow you. Okay. I'll go in first then.
Sigrid, we have company.
Well, don't put yourself out on my account.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' squad. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
A little.
Let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Well, just food, supplies, a place to stay.
Is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
I have a friend.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
This tripped me out the first time it happened. We need your help. And then, an inventory opens. And I'm like, am I pickpocketing him right now? Or... But he gave me civilian clothes, which serve no purpose without mods, but cool. Bread, food, I need that. I wonder if food goes bad now. There's a lot of food in Skyrim, and if food doesn't go bad, I feel like I'm going to wind up with, what's the meme? 1,000,000 cheese wheels. I'm going to wind up with 1,000,000 cheese wheels. Some alcohol, a little bit of iron, a lockpick. I want those, an apple. And a ring. Okay, cool.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose.
Oh, we'll get to the Jarl, don't worry.
Defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Of course.
Okay, so horse armor, which was normally added through... I don't even remember. Better horses, I guess, is what I used. The better companions mods are going to be hard to live without too. Better companions, better horses, the better, all the better mods, the better bodies, the better this, better that. Well, they better get their act together and get those mods supported ASAP. Although I don't want to lean on the creators too much again. I think it's stressful to have to update your creation every time Bethesda decides it wants another $25 from little old me. But that's sort of how things really do be. I want to use your forge. Okay, thanks. I'll take that as enthusiastic consent. What do you think? What do you think about the war? No, we don't need it.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
Okay. Now she goes downstairs, and usually if I'm playing a thief, there's something downstairs. Oh, I'm over encumbered again. See, this is like just going to be a persistent problem. By 4. Oh, it's probably that iron. I guess I can, I'm just going to waddle outside and try to sell him something. That's what I'm going to do.
Nice to be back in a friendly spot.
Interesting that I can take their gold, but not their warhammer.
Lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there, you can take a carriage.
Okay, see ya. Riverwood. Oh, there's... Oh, he's got to walk right. So, the blacksmith's pathing is a little weird. You can't buy anything from him until he touches something. And he walks out the front door. He walks all the way over here. Walks up here. What time is it? It's 5:30. Oh, I would also normally have this running on a slow time so that the food and drink wasn't so onerous. I might actually do that, set time scale to like half of real time or something. Sorry, just double time rather than like whatever the acceleration is.
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple and
okay.
Look.
I want to sell you daggers, a greatsword, a mace, a sword, and a war axe. And I want to sell you all the Stormcloak armor I can carry. And jeez, things are. I guess things get cheaper as I get better at the old speechcraft.
Aye.
So the other thing I can do early on is get a friend. I need someone to follow me around and do stuff. This guy is an archery trainer. You used to be able to get your money back from him too after paying for training. I think they patched. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
Did I see you
But I would stay away from him if I were you.
with logs all over your everything? Fendal, what's going on? Okay, Fendal's being weird. I'm gonna go talk to Sven then. See,
if you're looking for work, go see Todd at the mill.
it's probably better that I have Sven anyhow, on account of him being, I guess they are whatever you make them, but he's definitely a more natural tank character. You can give him a shield and an axe, and he'll use it. Fendal will default to the bow because he's an archer character. But Fendal's also short and incelly. Not that Sven isn't. I don't know.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine.
Okay, you both like the same girl.
Valerius knows I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not.
Have you considered a throuple?
Is that sarcasm?
It was sarcasm.
Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting.
A little fakery. A little fakery. I mean, ethically, I have a huge problem with this, but I want Sven on my team.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh?
I know like every one of these lines off by heart.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. From Faendal? That's strange. He's never written to me before. What is this? Is this what he really thinks about me? Well,
sure.
You can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore.
Woohoo! There was a racial slur there.
I better get going. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
Ooh. She likes the pussy.
You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
All right, we'll circle back to that one, Camilla.
The Riverwood Trader is every. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So do I have any other crap I can sell this guy? Yeah, I definitely do. Okay. Yep, we'll sell the amethyst. And we'll sell the bucket, the clothes iron. Oh, I'm gonna miss all the Witcher stuff too. Oh yeah, so I like, all the Witcher gear. Like you could get Triss Marigold's armor for a female presenting body on the shelf here.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Sell the ring, I guess. Sell the novice robes. I'm not going to use them. I'm almost out of arrows. I'm gonna make more, I guess. Keep everything else. Keep everything else. The food, which I would normally just sell. Keep alchemy ingredients. Spell tome. Sell the books. And keep everything else. All right, so I got a little money now. Let's see what he's selling. Sort of miscellaneous tab. Grand soul gems. Oh yeah, those are expensive. He's got some spells. What do I actually need? How am I going to play? I'm punching things. I feel like Fury is probably pretty good. Oak flesh, just make myself tougher. I can only buy one of these books. You can also raise a zombie, which is cool. That's heckin' cool. I don't know, cat person necromancer? Cat person bard. Or an alteration wizard. That's it. Okay, so I would also have a backpack mod. I wonder if there are cloaks now. I wonder if they just like straight put cloaks in, because hunter backpack with bedroll. Bows do. Okay, what's the adventure backpack? Increase your stamina. Oh, cool. I'm gonna thief backpack. Lockpicking is easier. So what's the bedroll thing? Does that just mean I can sleep any mage backpack? Neato! Oh, that's so cool. I guess we're gonna have to take the adventurer backpack, right? We just want raw stamina. Although, oh, fishing. What? Fishing hat? Fishing. Can I just go get a fishing rod and use it? I wonder. Because I know where one is. It's pretty close. Necklace of Minor Stamina. Unless they took it away, of course. This is really cool. So I will not use the thief backpack. Or the mage backpack. Bows do 10% more damage. I guess it's just an enchantment, right? Like the object, you can buy a backpack. No, I guess you would destroy it disenchanting it. It's gonna take me. Oh no, there's a. But it's already enchanted. I think I'm just going to buy a fine leather backpack. I just want the carrying capacity. I don't really need the stat boost. The stamina would be good, I guess. Let's get this. Oh, it's so expensive, though. That's, yeah. What's the difference? Bedroll, no bedroll. Bedroll, no bedroll. Bedroll, no bedroll. Bedroll. you know,
Damn.
yeah,
As if things weren't bad enough.
kinda on my back. That's the other backpacks looked better. You hear that, Bethesda? The mod backpacks looked better. It does have a shiny gem on it, though. And some, like, detail work. That's neat. Okay. Yep. Chicken. So I can go grab those things that I had to drop earlier, I guess. But also... yeah, so I'm back at, like, my pre-survival modes. Carry weight. But what else was I... this light's really tripping out. What else was I going to check out? That's a good idea. Let's drop a save. That is something else I'm going to miss. Is there's a mod for spells casting light from your hands, so like the area around me would be illuminated by the flame I'm holding, which, like, from a physics perspective, actually makes sense. But, you know, these are little quality of life things I can live without, and hopefully they get updated. And hopefully the updates are easy. Like, I really truly hope that mod creators will be able to just easily transfer their stuff to New Edition. It worked that way for the other ones. I hope it does for this one. Serious looking cat person. What else was I going to check? Oh, fishing. Right. Drain some stamina running up the road. Yeah, I think this is good. You know, I'm gonna get a fishing rod, and I'm probably gonna call it after messing with those. See, I'm cold. Oh, that's what those symbols mean. I'm cold because it's nighttime in the Riverwood Valley. I don't actually know what this area is called. The area that is roughly south of Helgen and east of Riverwood, if I'm not mistaken. I also forget how to open a map. It's been a while, folks. Oh, and the map is different, right? So the other map was like super advanced with the mods. Oh yeah, this is like brutal vanilla map. Whatever. I can't fast travel either. Which is good. That's a good thing. I never used fast travel. It keeps the game more forced perspective. Like, you really feel like far away things are far away. And you just sort of plan your trips, plan what you're bringing with you, plan your way back. And you change your base of operations. Like, your home changes based on where you are doing things. Okay, so usually there's like, yeah, this guy here. That light. I really wish they'd done boats. That's, you know, if I could have had one thing from, like, did it just bob? No. Okay. Yeah, if I could have had one thing from Bethesda, it would have been like functional rowboats, especially if the ocean, like, to be able to like go out on a, what do you call that? A longship, to go on a longship and to like Viking around. Use fishing supplies. I must have a fishing rod equipped to use this. There's a fishing rod. There's a book called Line and Lure. Deep the book. Okay, let's just take the book. Use fishing supplies. So I have a fishing rod equipped to use this. Okay, maybe I should have read the book. I really wish they'd put boating in. I've always wanted to sail in Skyrim. Well, fishing.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for
Oh, okay, so it's from a node. It's not really a...
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Can't look around while doing it. That's kind of weird. So do I... Reeled in my line too early. Okay, that's pretty rudimentary fishing system, folks. This is not... I was kind of hoping for more of like a Stardew Valley fishing, you know? Oh, I got one. Oh, reel. No, I actually do have one. Pull my catch. I caught a... Okay, I caught... Yeah, I can't eat that. It's, my stomach was just like troll skull. You were expecting a salmon, which I'm going to catch next. Okay, I got a fishing quest. I mean, this is like... What do they call this? Idle? Idle fishing? This is idle fishing. You just like literally wait until you just push one button. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to, like, I was really hoping for like a fishing mini game, Bethesda, with gifts. I don't know. Like I compare this to Bethesda's other offerings. Fallout is a very different game in most respects, but this is getting closer to like the Fallout standard. No base building yet, really. There's my salmon. Okay, we're done. Can't cook the salmon there. Where do you cook?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
It's been so long since I played Skyrim. Where do you cook? You find a cooking pot. Or what was I saying? So it's getting close to Fallout quality, but part of it feels like they've just like bridged little bits of the Elder Scrolls Online into it, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'd like to just be able to fish here, but I can't. I have to fish from like pre-appointed places. Like, I can see the salmon jumping, but I can't fish. I mean, not that you really could fish, but you know what I mean, right? Like, as soon as I heard fishing, I thought about that waterfall. I was like, oh, I can just see the salmon and go throw the lure at the bottom. But no, I can't. I got to find the fishing spot. There's fishing spots. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, so we've got a backpack. We have fished the river. Oh, there we go. That's pretty zoomed in. We've fished the river and gone through the intro of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition. Honestly, there's a lot of nostalgia here. For a decade-old game, it still manages to hold my attention, no doubt. One of the best video games ever made, hands down. Not my most played, not even close to my most played. It's it's probably the like 6th most played game in my library. But I guess I'm going to go to the inn and pay for accommodations because I have to sleep, and I'm going to eat something in the morning. And then we're going to save it, and that'll be it for this edition of the...
Skyrim's staunch protector. That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again. Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve... I suppose Master Neloth won't
I don't owe you money.
He's always telling me to get out of his...
Okay.
We got... Need a room? Talk to Delphine. All right, then.
You're that visit. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
We'll sleep for 10 hours. We'll eat something. There better be a bonus for being well rested. That's what I gotta say. Yeah. That was my controller vibrating. I'm very hungry. What happens when you're very hungry? Bad things, I guess. Bad things. Let's eat some bread. Go cheese. That didn't do shit. How do I cook? Where do I cook? Where's your kitchen? No. Delphine's keeping an eye on me, right?
We got rooms and need a room. Take a look.
Okay, let's eat those things.
All right then.
Okay, so beef filled me up. Ah, okay. So the cheese wedge just didn't cut it. But the beef, where's the beef? The beef is in my belly. Okay. Step back outside to a beautiful, whatever season it is, morning. Last seed. Do the seasons actually change in Skyrim? I don't know if I've ever noticed. I guess it snows sometimes. Some shrooms there. And Sven is with me. So we're gonna have to go back up the mountain to get Sven some gear. And then I'll pick up there from the next stream. So yeah, thanks folks. This has been Postmodern Cowboy playing Skyrim special edition. Thanks, Todd. You got my $25. That's what I gotta say. As always, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, if you want to see more, hit the like button and subscribe. And maybe next time I'll talk about some like political things while playing Skyrim, because this time I think the most political I got was like, that's a racism. And it's, you know, significantly more complicated out there than that. So, anyway, yeah. Love y'all. Thanks, everybody. Bye.